Hello? Okay, right, now then, things should be up. Now, of course, these are more meant as videos, if anything. So it should all be fine. If it isn't, then, oh well. But, it should be. Even quieter, for some reason. Not a particularly good start to a stream, is it? No, the door's back there, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I can still hear bits of it. You should be able to hear much more of it than I did previously, so I'm just going to go out and have a look. Now, if you are actually watching the stream, people are basically non-interactive. These are more meant as videos, and the thing is, I do not know how to make videos. I'm just doing streams because I'm inept at this, because this is my first time doing it. I will likely get better as time goes on, but anyway. So yes, anyway, this is the sprawling city of towers, which I actually think they did a fairly good job of. I mean, granted, the backgrounds looked a lot more convincing back in 2003, but... or 2008 when I first played this, to be honest. But then we get... here's the escape pod we all landed here with. Oh, right. I was really confused. Salvage droids. That's one we were in, so apparently the Sith are just such inept cleaner-uppers. It's been something like 3 days since we landed here, and also, Jesus Christ, the strength of that to survive. Something ridiculous. Anyway... oh yeah, here's some Sith troopers wandering about. There's a woman.
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
Yeah, partly your fault. Here we go. So, is he bothering Carth? Maybe you should speak to him. I'm sure plenty of you have seen those memes in the Discord.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you,
Me?
Carth.
Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Carth. It's been very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't. No, I know. Don't worry about it. It must not be
I've got to
making
figure
much
that out.
sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action. Keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Yep, so that's... this is actually something that drops out completely in the sequel. In the sequel, everything you're supposed to just talk them onto your ship. With one, you actually talk to them in the streets. It's an interesting idea, not particularly well implemented, because it means if you don't have certain companions with you, you just won't see them. Basically.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in...
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy
Accidentally hit
weapons
the
and they
touchpad there.
impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
So we've got some.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Yeah, so here we have a slightly more advanced... oh yeah, so for instance, this is one of the first... I say important bits of equipment, it's not really, it's only 280, but it's... oh, not much of an upgrade. Okay, yeah, so this is one of the problems. These have just better stats. So... oh, is that something really... that's when you get onto the lightsabers. I think it's not really prevalent at this point. Just buy that for future use. Yeah, because... if you don't know, permacrate is basically plastic explosives in this in Star Wars. Cantina, always the first place to go.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Yes, if it's official Sith business, just standing outside the canteen must be dreadfully exciting. Also, nice how some of these you can actually attempt to slice even though they just open. One of the problems that thankfully the sequel got rid of is certain things will say they need to be sliced open. They don't. Here we go. This is the introduction to
Hello
Bazaar.
there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No. No, I know how to play Berserk. I'll tell people watching.
No sense
if
in
you are
a youngster.
watching. Chances are you're probably watching this as an actual video rather than that. Now, that's Niklos. He's...
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris? I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much.
Okay, now this is Berserk. This is basically the card game. As with many things, it's actually one of the few things I think is not improved in the sequel. Now, the basic goal is to get to 20. That's literally it. If you go over 20, you're out. It's basically blackjack, I think the card game is, but yeah. It's nothing too impressive, it's just a distraction, really. So, for instance, I stand, I win that round. First 1 to 3 victories wins. It's horrendously slow, which is something they improved in the sequel. Probably the most boring thing to watch, someone play a card game in a game. Fortunately, it should be over soon. It's just basically show you what it is. Yep. Now, if I know anything, they're probably going to just get 3 wins in a row, because that's how it tends to... Oh, no. You have to drag it. In the sequel, you just click it. Yeah, look at that. Just happen to get 20, don't they? Yep, they are going to win for this. God, so slow. Maybe one.
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of under...
Nah.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak...
Okay, yeah, so there we go. That's Berserk, that's the... oh, this is one of the... Oh yeah, here we go.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
From the military base, you don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force. I'm actually a little
God, I keep
surprised
forgetting
you're
to read
talking
it.
to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. We can make this job pretty lonely.
Of course, here we have the typical thing of the Sith actually being decent blokes when you get right down to it, because it's just the people leading them who are the other arseholes. Usually, most of them are still arseholes, but oh well. You're just doing your job, right? Don't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic. I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Back again? Didn't I make myself clear?
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you.
It's okay. I might have overreacted.
That's one of your fatal persuasion, by the way.
Everywhere I look, I see one of you Parisians
God.
glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
It's me messing with something.
You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry
Gotta
being
stop
stuck on a
forgetting to read
foreign
these out.
planet and all. You're right. It's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Oh god, I'm so abysmal at this. You've got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly. It's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It's pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a ship to the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good, I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our ship's end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Contrary to what, well, some of you may think, that is not an option for a one-night stand, even though as a teenager when I first played this, that did cross my mind. Oh, Jurgen, who are you?
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Okay, Jurgen, you do you. Just I'm gonna go over some. God, your face is pathetic. Yep, here we have typical fan service in the form of Twi'leks. They will never escape that foul. You'll notice that the people you're not supposed to talk to just have incredibly low res faces. It's Tower Citizen, Tower Citizen.
Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity who dress better than you.
How dare you, madam. Here we go, waiter, and
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
lady, I have 2 swords, and I'm in blatantly military apparel. What on earth do you think you're doing?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired. That's better. Now, hurry up with our...
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Your delay is probably just walking around in a circle, and if you fail that persuasion check, by the way, she runs off to get her daddy, who is a crime boss, and he sticks 2 routines on you. Now, here we have the bit that everybody loves about about
I can't
Taris.
believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, 2 combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon 2 Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Oh, that's one of the best things about KOTOR 1. It's just utter nom. A good old Star Warsy cheese is what this is. Oh, there's Deadeye Duncan being Deadeye. And getting himself shot for the
And
match.
to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit.
I love the delivery for this image.
Wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon 2 Fingers.
Yeah, so this is the dueling ring, which is something you can actually become a part of. And there's all of these people here. These are all the duelers, including the Rodian over there, to which he's the highest ranked. Yeah, in rank, we've got Deadeye Duncan, Gurlon 2 Fingers, Ice, and Marl. Oh, and Twitch over there. We've also got a Mandalorian back at the entrance I missed, who is the actual highest ranked, but he doesn't do it anymore, so... Deadeye shtick is he's just useless.
What are you looking at? Fresh meat?
You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me? I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
You're ranked... No, you're the number 5 ranked duelist out of how many?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
You don't look so tough. I think I could beat you in a duel. I think anyone could beat Deadeye Duncan in a duel.
Big talk.
In fact, I think it's actually scripted so you
He's the
physically
duel
cannot
organizer.
lose when you
I'll
fight
look
him.
forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Actually, you know what? we're gonna put that one to the test. So this is a hut, and in this game, huts are less the be-all and end-all crime bosses, and more just running the local shady business. They seem to be the... They don't even seem to be the dons of the area. They just seem to be the guys who sort out all the bureaucracy of the underbelly of the world. I might be interested. What's in it for me? Yeah, basically the ring has energy suppression magic, which just means even if you ram your sword into a person's bunghole, it's not going to kill them.
And nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Well said, Garth. Yeah, energy suppressor fields. And we got a medic droid just in case someone tries to shove a sword of one of the competitors' buttocks. You know the drill. Am I interested? Okay, I'll do it. I now need a nickname, and this leads to what actually becomes your character's just general nickname throughout the world. It's quite apt, actually. You're an off-worlder, you're new here. Perhaps people won't recognise you. I know, from now on in the duel ring you'll be the mysterious stranger. By the way, you're railroaded into picking this name. There's literally no option to change it. Any of these will just... Those two will just have Carve telling you you're an idiot, and this one, just you agree to it yourself. Like you got some big dark secrets. Oh, Mr. Hutt, if only you knew.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using our real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back in the Endor Spire.
Yes, the crew manifest that obviously would have been utterly disintegrated along with the rest of the Endar Spire. Honestly, if you can find the movies from this game, I hardly recommend you view them on YouTube. The one with the Endar Spire is ridiculous, because you escape and then poof, disintegrated. I'm ready for a duel. Yep, yeah, deathmatch is illegal, all that. Okay, now we're fighting Deadeye Duncan. Now, I believe it is physically impossible to lose this duel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I suppose just to have some fun, we'll see if it's actually possible.
We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan, and in the other corner,
yeah, by the way, this is a constant thing. You are just never facing the correct direction. I don't know why. You're just never wrong.
No name, the mysterious stranger.
Oh yeah, journal entry added. Apparently our guy is just writing down his diary during all of this. Okay, Deadeye, do you want to have a go? 0 damage. Missed. 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 Deadeye, I don't know how you're this bad. 0. Yeah, I think it's physically impossible to lose this. You know what, let's put him out of his misery. Oh, there he goes. Wait, does he literally only have 10 health?
Over.
God.
The fight is over. The mysterious stranger has won. But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
And so, for doing this, what is essentially a unlosable situation, not only am I given a level up, but I'm also given 100 credits, I believe. Yeah, 100 credits for doing something that literally cannot be lost. Okay, right, see what we want. I always want more than that. Actually, I think we can keep that low, to be honest. Go for that. What can we get? Yeah, let's just get more health. Always useful. Was it notice that Carth hasn't leveled up once? That's because I think he starts level 3. Oh, he starts level 4, so yeah, he starts out just a higher level than you. Yeah, by the way, even in a place like this, you could just loot, pillage your way through a canteen and no one will care.
What do you want?
They do have extra dialogue once you've beaten them.
You beat me in the dueling ring and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating. Oh, well, okay. Goodbye, then.
So that's Girl on Two Fingers. I'm not going to subject you to all the dialogue here, to be honest. I mean, I think only Miles the interesting one, and to be honest, even then, it's just... The benefit of doing this is just credits. Yes, I want to... Yeah, I'm ready for duel. Yep, now we fight Girl on Two Fingers. Now, Girlon used a blaster in the ring, which you may have seen in this original video showing it. Now, of course, you know, the suppression field thingy is supposed to keep you from being actually injured, but Girlon's blaster just overloaded and exploded in his hand, basically rendering two of his fingers useless, so he's essentially being crippled by this, meaning he is pretty useless against anybody who isn't Dead-Eye Duncan.
Even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Girlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative
again, we're just looking
Gleaming
somewhere else.
Emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger.
Okay, now Girl on Two Fingers you actually do have to try, because he can actually beat you. For instance, yeah, look at that. Now I believe if we try the third one, we are just wiped if we try and do it all in one go.
The fight is over. The mysterious Girlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
It's a bit of both, honestly. Because, of course, I'm the main character, meaning I'm the most effective combatant in the universe. Yep, there's Girlon also. Yeah, the thing is, they don't heal after they fall, so every single one of them is just injured in here. Apparently, just slowly bleeding out after you beat them. Yep, let me get 200 credits, so that's 300 credits. Just beating those two. Now, I think, yep, just I'm ready for a duel. Now, Ice, she will likely beat me. And if she doesn't, Marl will beat me. Because those two are significantly higher level than the other two.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes
skip that.
over in this corner. A woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as
The broken spine by the look of it.
You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner.
Yeah, we've already had our introduction. Okay, right, let's go get our asses handed to us. We've got a bit short. Yep, we're not going to get a hit in, I don't think. Really, after all this build-up, we're actually going to win this. use an epic to win this. Yep, we can win this, so we just use an epic for the end again. What have we got anyway? Oh, literally just flurry. I don't think it's going to get us anything. Yeah. This is what fights against a high level enemy do. You're just there, just waiting to get an actual hit in. I think this is why I usually just keep it on ice, because it's just so dull. I mean, I've got over half health for ages now. There we go. Got more hits you do it. Come on, Arvin. She's literally standing right there. Just... Oh, there we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's ice dealt with. She's basically just a bitch, really. That's all I can really describe her as. I think for this one you get 400. Probably 300. Just go up and equal. Yeah, 300. I don't think we'll go after Marl at this point. Well, you saw how dull the fight with Ice was, so we're just going to ignore him for a bit and come back later when we've leveled up a bit. If I recall correctly, yeah, here's Benedict Starkiller. He's a Mandalorian. That's what Mandalorians look like at this time period. At least, that's their stereotypical armour. A lot more bulky, the helmet's a bit silly, but yeah, that's a Mandalorian. He's a guy who fought the death matches. Now then, that's the cantina basically done. Right, let's go exploring the rest of the upper city, and then it's well, down to steal a woman's clothing. Yes, you heard that right, steal a woman's clothing. That's what you do in this. It's nowhere near as lewd as some of you are suggesting. Right, over there's something you can do, but first we'll go into the medical facility, where we encounter the one, the only,
I see from your
Darren Norris.
You are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Self-Gaforan refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Here's our first introduction to the rat ghoul disease. Now, I believe it did show up in some earlier comics, but this is most people's first introduction to the rat ghouls.
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Yeah, so effectively it's zombies plus one.
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Sorry, I was opening something. Yes, don't worry, Zelka, I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I suggest
oblivious your character is.
They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Sweet officer.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very...
His prices are not very reasonable. Just, no, that for one... Oh, that's anti-kit, yeah. That is not what you want. You're going to want to do something a lot smaller than that, because we've only got less than 1,000, so yeah. One thing that you can always do, which I think everyone always does, I don't know why anyone doesn't do this.
No problem. Got it.
Yep, boom. Oh, oh, who are these two?
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic, you can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on.
I don't know what happens if you fail that. I've never done it.
Don't find out what I've done.
Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Yeah, we got some light side points. I think there's the first lot of light side points you can get. Yeah, by the way, dude, you didn't move. You're already at the front. You might want to close that door. Yeah, this is the model that's used constantly, because that's the only model they had for that. And what he essentially said is that these men are not going to survive. They're in a coma. If they leave that, they die. There's no hope for them, so he's just prolonging their existence. That's all he's doing. I suppose. Hippocratic Oath and all that. Oh, here's Gurney.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Now, tragically, Gurney, I'm doing a light side run for this, so, how about no?
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Yeah, Zax is also a Hutt, and he's working for a human crime lord. It shows you just that, at least in the Outer Rim and not Hutt space, Hutts don't actually have that much power. They're just basically recognized as
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Ah, Aqualeash.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
God, I forgot just how bad the text on the face is.
Help!
That's
Somebody
not
help!
humans.
They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Calf, your whispering alerted them. Thank you for all of this. Stop right there, criminal scum! Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me. I believe that's the same voice they use for the Euphorians as well. And again, I just have to wonder how much they paid the voice actor to make those dribble. Yep, light side points gained, while while Calf brutally murders them, I did nothing in
Those
that.
bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. I swore me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
To be fair, mate, that won't be a problem for much longer. Maybe I can help.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
100 credits? Oh, that's only the worth of Deadeye Duncan. There you go.
100 credits? Just like that?
Dude, I made 500 killing the other two.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yes, now I believe they just give you... Yeah, they just give you the money straight back from looting them, so I lost nothing during that. Of course, this man is assuming that Davik won't, you know, take revenge for his bounty hunters being killed in public because of this man, so he's probably going to be dead soon anyway.
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Terrace. Look at Javiar's Cantina. That place has never been busier.
Yes, and how about in a month when you'll run out of food? If I believe this is where you find Sana again. This is another one of those circle apartments. There's several of them. That's what they all... Yeah, 2 apartments. That's what all of these things are. Yep, see, circle apartments. This is just basically representing one floor. I have to wonder what's in there, that there's just nothing there. Now, begin to break and enter again.
Got it.
Oh, hello, Largo.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
You know, it's a bit odd that every single one of these people apparently just have 50 credits on them when they've got debts. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I can help with your problem with Davik.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
200 credits? Why, that's only the worth of a girl on 2 fingers. Here you go.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up eating these credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
Again, Davik's probably just going to kill them for being late in the first place. Now, are we giving the 200 back? No, we're not. But we're giving it a computer spike, which is far more valuable. At least in my mind. Just woman. Yep, that's all she is. Yep, here's a window to nothing. Man. Low texture man. Apparently this is what Teresians eat. Which is bread and apples. Little parts. Yes, see, basically all the containers in this area just give you random tat. Oh, hello, Carf, you've got a problem again. Speak to Carf.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. Calm down.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Well, I woke up, and then a member of the Alderaanian Royal House decided he was going to get me up. Oh yeah, by the way, Trask Ulgo is part of the Ulgo clan from Alderaan, basically head of the Alderaani military. Take that as you will. Like I said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
This is Carf trying to impose survivor's guilt upon me. I'm a scout. I was recruited into the fleet for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Yeah, wait, you're a criminal. Why the hell were you on the Republic fleet? You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
Honestly, dude, we've made it 2 blocks. We haven't even really done anything besides antagonize the local mob. Are you implied I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but now they practically took over the ship as far as I can tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Shouldn't we be trying to work together?
I am working with you. I'd be a fool not to. I'd also be a fool not to expect the unexpected.
If you go around trying to expect the unexpected, you're just going to be expecting everything.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Yes, let's do that.
Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Now, I believe if you're a female, he's a lot more, well, less antagonistic towards you, because... well, shock horror, he's the main love interest for a female character. Well, computer spikes, yep, I think they're everywhere because they know full well you're going to need a lot of them. Oh, hello, child. I don't think your
My
model
mama says I have to stay out of the lower
is
city.
ever fucking
That's where the bad
reused, to be
people
honest.
live.
They always use female models later on. Hello,
Hey,
I'm here.
you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. Party's in
Oh,
full
the
swing.
shepherd! The
Come
shepherd
on
dance
in.
in the background. Look at it.
It's Teresian ale.
The shep!
We
The
should
shep
conquer
dance,
the
it
Spanish ages ago.
transcends universes.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Oh, it's just the shepherd, isn't it? Oh, and they've all knocked themselves out with booze. Hello, Sana, how you doing? Mind if I loot all your stuff? Thank you for the computer spike. Party guest, party goer, party goer. Wait, you have a name? Yungenda. Okay. Now then, we have the Sith backpack and the Sith armor. This is one of the more entertaining things you can do, because boom, you're a Sith now. And you show just how janky the bloody model for this is. I mean, look at that, Jesus. Maintenance droid. Beep beep boop boop. Right, let's break into this apartment.
Got it.
Man, woman, I think this is another one that actually accepts you're robbing them.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Yeah, again, apparently Carf is just completely fine with you just robbing people. You know, just aggressively entering apartments and just robbing them blind to everything they own. It really does reek of the RPG just morals. It's perfectly fine to go around stealing stuff as long as you don't kill anyone. Oh, here's some drunks. This not a fun.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower city?
You're gonna have to get used to that character model, by the way. He's one of the most reused ones out there.
Like he said, these streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Hey guys, we gotta be friends here. Let me buy you a drink.
A drink? Hey! Bruce Slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This Slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
And yep, I think you can kill them if you decide to go to the dark side. Right, I might do it. Another playthrough once this one's done as dark side, but there's a droid shop. We'll go in there later. It's not really useful at this point. And here is the one and only Gordon Kolu. I think this is Tom Kane's voice acting contribution to this.
Spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet.
Countrymen.
Please, listen to me.
Kill thine
My
aliens.
name is Gordon
Basically
Kolu.
what this guy is.
Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Vermin and scum, what are you talking about?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gordon Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
You know, the ironic thing is, okay, so Taris basically has a theme that it despises aliens, and all aliens are forced into the slums as the lower ground. The irony is, Taris was originally a Cathar colony before the humans came in, so, yeah, they're technically the invaders. Now we can go full on HWL, or we can just say, I see! Well, good luck in your crusades, Jab. Deus Volt and all that.
Remain true to the cause, friend. Enlightened humans such as yourself are few and far between. But we shall triumph when the day of reckoning comes.
You know, personally, I just think this is what most preachers in America sound like. Yeah, also, by the way, these are highly racist Tyrese citizens.
This guy's just stirring up trouble.
Even they
sure,
think
there's
he's
a
being
lot
stupid.
of aliens on Terrace, but most of them stick to the lower city.
And anyway, this is the place to get to the Undercity, which is actually what you require the Sith uniforms for. You can just get changed in front of him. He will allow you in.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city. Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Yes, that's the reason why. So you open that up. And you go to the lower city. You can just get changed here, right now, back into your thing, and go straight through it. Because he never cares that you go through it. Once the door's open, he doesn't care. Very interesting selected memory, that chap. Okay, here we have something which... Here we have the opening to the Hidden Becks and the Black Volkers. This might also be the introduction to the Weequay race, actually. No, these aren't Weequay, are they? No, they're, Nikto, I think? Might be. Not sure. I think Weequay are introduced in the sequel. God, yeah. Yeah, more strangers. Now, if you ever wanted to know a case of racial profiling, in this game you only ever encounter this particular species as an enemy. I don't think this is ever encountered as someone who isn't hostile or belongs to a hostile faction. Again, Carth just blasts his way through everything. He is overpowered as hell in the other game. Somewhat funny, actually, that he will just rinse everything. It's showing that, well, he might be a pilot. Him going around to the trench coat, just blasting everything he sees, is probably the best thing he can do, frankly. Yep, now we just have to kill them. You can't get in there yet, because that's the Black Volcar base, I think. 2 med packs. Okay, hello, Volcar guards. Let's just wipe you out, because your enemies are need the XP and loot. 3 misses. Impressive. Again. Guys, maybe slightly higher level than lower. But then again, they haven't hit me. Come on, Carth, kill him, would you? And he was not focusing on me entirely, just going for Carth. Calf is the one to kill him. Yeah, Calf will do everything for you in the early game. Yeah, you can't get in there. The thing is, there's no main reason to go in there at this point. It's just something you can go into to get loot. So, I already looted him. Yeah. At this point, we're just in the Undercity. I don't even think we know why. Oh yeah, we're trying to get to the Undercity. We're in the lower city. But at this point, I know we're just going around here, just doing, you know, RPG stuff, like clearing out areas. Here we go. This is the slum. This is same design as ever. So, Droid, this is what I was telling you about. So we've got 8 repair, 9 repair parts. See if we can get this thing fully upgraded. 7. We need 11, so we can get. Well, we need it in patrol mode, but we need to do that last. So let's just do these. Go forth, my minion, and destroy the Black Volcars. Oh my god, I'm using a shield. There he is. Calf, what are you doing? You're using blasters. Calf, what are you doing? He's dead. Come on, Garth, we're over here. Hello, Black Volcar. Fancy seeing you here. Is he using a shield? I think he was. How'd you like that? Garth, stop stealing all my kills. That drone will happily go on killing for a bit. We've got shit to loot. So these, annoyingly, you can't actually open some of these, but even though they use the same model. How's that drone of mine doing? No, he's lost half his health, but he's killed, you know, 4 of them. Just car, get out of my way. Yeah, can't do that. Edge pack. Oh, there's a big group of Black Volcars. Go forth, my minion. Stab. I actually got that one, that's fine. Level up. Tributes, what do we want? Always want more strength at this point, because from this point onwards you are purely going for combat, at least in your attributes. You want all your skill associated ones done early. Ah. You know what, we'll actually save those. Oh, there's a gang boss. He is using a shield. He will actually survive quite some time unless he's using a metal. Of course. Calf quickly upwells into a superior blaster fire. Ooh, 4 parts, that's really nice. 2 med packs were swimming in those. Heavy blaster. Lovely.
What?
Yeah, so here's 2 to 7 on his heavy blaster 1 to 8. Let's put that in his offhand. Heavy blaster is one of my favourite pistol designs, even if it is a bit weird.
Sure.
It looks less goofy than the actual blaster one. Is down there? No, there's no one down there. Oh god.
No problem. Didn't work.
Okay, this is one of those things we need to... Oh god, right. This is one of those puzzles that you need to do. Items, all the way down the bottom, isn't it? Where is it? Listed Rancor. You know what, I happen to know for a fact that it's not worth it. Actually, here's an idea. Let's save this. No, not S6. Now then, solo mode on. Calf, you stay here.
What?
I want you. Okay, yeah. Arthur, you stay there. Calf, we're gonna sacrificial lamb. Oh yeah, you still get to loot the remains, do you? Yeah, I don't see what the point of that is.
What?
Turn off seller mode and Garcelle's fixed up with all the excess med kits we've picked up over the years.
What? Yes?
What was that we got? Charlie fiber armor. 5. Maxed out, yeah. Even combat suit then. Thought for a minute he wouldn't actually update his look. Oh. Looks nearly exactly the same. Hello, Sentry. You're doing well. Good. There should probably have someone in it, I think.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, yeah, this has this one in. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. There is some sort of trouble. Let's talk about it. What's something you want to know? Yeah, he's a bounty. You need to persuade to get him, so I'm probably just going to... Does that hit blaster fire? Droid, are you killing someone? Oh. Wait, that's a Twi'lek. Well, the droid just committed homicide, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. What do you think about this being circle? It means you can just take the exit when you're done, even though I went the other way, because I had to check what the bloody droid was doing. Yeah, he's just going to do that forever now. Let's go. I think I'm going to end it in about 15 minutes. I think once we've done the route of the cantina, we'll be going. So I've got a life. I do need to do stuff as well. Yeah, Javiar's Cantina, the Herodian bouncer. Don't cause trouble, you know. Here we have the introduction to one of the more lively characters in this game. I say lively. Behold, the character Peter Dinklage would play if he was in this.
One.
What he's doing here is something you can actually do in SWTOR, in the now Hussar bits of the bounty hunter. You basically just pull up to Calo Nord, purely meant as a reference to this.
2.
Probably guess what he's doing.
Three.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a concussion grenade. Apparently he only fired 2 shots to kill all 3 of them. That's impressive. Because that definitely wasn't a verbal detonator. And we can speak to him.
Go away.
Yeah, I saw you mopped up those black Volkers. Nice work.
1.
I'm not looking for a fight, I just want to talk.
2.
Okay, I see your point. I'll be off then.
Smart.
He will just kill you if you let him counter free, by the way. Now we loot them. Here's the bounties. You see the bounty hunter. You can actually become a fucking dancer if you want to. I'm not going to bother doing that. Here's Zax. A happy hut. Well, I find him quite adorable. When you look at him from a distance, he looks like he's smiling. He's so cute. Yeah, legal and otherwise. Just completely advertising. Yeah, we do illegal shit here. No one cares. Do you want the work or not? Yep, one of Davik's best agents. I'm not with all the answers. What do you do? Tell me about the bounties. Oh right, yeah, the government wants Benedict dead. Suppose we will be doing the deathmatch then. Get him killed so it gets more money.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that. As long as we don't end up on the list of your victims.
Half with the main characters, that won't happen. A girl named Dia, she's attacked Holden, Davik's men. Oh yeah, we're going to deal with that, haven't we? Largo, we...
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special...
Patrick. Oh, he's a Twi'lek, isn't he? Yeah, he's a Twi'lek. It's Dia, the girl we found up on the upper side. Yeah, we basically have to talk to Holden about that, not him. Largo, he should tell us that. Yeah, bounty's not on the table, that means Davik... Okay, well, the credits, apparently Davik let him go. Now, Holden should be around here somewhere, but I think before that we do get introduced to... people who are either one of your favourite characters or your most hated characters of this game.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Yep, Catherine de Bar, also known as Vex, or Padme. She has voiced many characters in the Star Wars universe. This is one of her first. And to dispel some of the fantasies of people I have known. She is 14. She is not an adult. She is a child, even though she doesn't like it. She is a child. I've known people to say that Mission is best waifu.
You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
And this is Albar, one of my favourite characters.
Got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
I believe these two were shot by Calo Nord a bit later when they toddle on. Hello, Mission, how you doing?
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here.
Everyone in the lower levels of the city planet. Congratulations, love. That's weird. Twi'lek who speaks Galactic Basic.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak Basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin were best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle...
Now with these two, there is something awful you can do in the Dark Side run. People have played it, they know what it is, but oh my god, it is one of the most
yeah, this dive is pretty good.
awful things you can do.
Think about something
to
besides
these
your
two.
stomach 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Yeah, Beck Base is basically just opposite here. In here we have Jigatcha, who is... never quite understood what the fuck this being is supposed to be. Yes, because I don't... sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I could just kind of ask some questions. What the fuck are you? Hair Duag. Not sure if head doesn't say much. I'm not sure if these things actually show up. Yeah. I'm not sure if these things actually show up in any other Star Wars stuff. If they do, I'll probably be looking for it, but oh god, they're just disturbing. And probably one of the more creative things that I'm surprised I didn't... Oh, he is older. Here he is.
Huh? What?
Oh, again, there's
sorry.
Largo's face.
I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Hey, you're the guy who put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
I want a bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'll be a shame.
Those dead eyes of hers.
Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain.
Yeah, to be honest, that's one of the things the sequel definitely did much better than this. It's just, oh god, the faces in this can be so awful. In the sequel, at least, most of them are okay. I believe these two are just more Pazak players. Yeah, not really interested in that, because it's dull and boring. It doesn't really get you much. So then there's the hidden Beck base, and to be honest, I've been going for a decent amount of time. I think that's where we're going to end it. So,